Well, hello, everyone. It is a little different this week, as you may see. Let's just get right to it. I am joined by Techy. Techy, who are you?
I am just some random geek that is just like, hey, let me come do a podcast.
Yep, yep,
But
just some random guy.
yep,
But no, for
just some
real, who
random
are
guy
you?
off the street.
Tell the people.
I am a volunteer of GodSquadChurch. I usually help Seraph in the tech and production department. So I help every Saturday with putting on the services. I'm technically the one in charge of the lighting, but I do all sorts of things: cameras, computers,
He
sound,
does it all.
everything.
Does it
Yep.
all.
It's been in production for over 11 years now. So
Yep.
it's fun.
And
Yep.
you're only how old?
I am only 18. So you can put that into perspective how long I've been doing production. So yeah,
Yeah.
kind of insane. So
But no, Techie is amazing at everything he does. The production at GodSquadChurch would not be half of what it is without him. He kind of carries it. I'm not gonna lie. So he's
appreciate it.
amazing. You also stream yourself, don't you?
I do stream myself. I just ended a stream half an hour ago playing some good old Overwatch. So I do stream. And do I shout out my channel? Am I allowed?
Go for it.
Okay. So I do stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, twitch.tv/techy and 2 underscores at the end because I couldn't get the name Techy because some partnered streamer has it. So I'm Techy with 2 underscores.
Feels bad.
But I do stream 3 times a week and yeah, hashtag sellout moment.
That's right. I mean, you're here. It's yours. It's your moment. Appreciate you joining us, Techie. We've got a lot of great topics today. Obviously, PastorBoz was not able to join us, but we will hopefully have him back next week. And the topics that we have today, I was sad Boz was not going to be here for this one, but hopefully Techie can provide that antagonistic mindset against Xbox, maybe, or maybe you can just roll with my opinions. I don't know, but the
We'll find out.
X-Pass. They should have called it the X-Pass.
That would actually be awesome.
That would be cool.
That would be really cool.
Be way cooler. But the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, see, really long name, they could have just called it the X-Pass, is really stinking cool. I believe it launches today with the xCloud stuff. But there's lots of really cool stuff in that. We're going to talk about it. Apple changes App Store rules to allow xCloud, but it's not that simple, and Microsoft calls it a bad experience. Techie, what are some of the other topics we have this coming up?
We also have the Oculus Quest 2 promo video was accidentally leaked, which includes a new processor that gives us almost a 4K display. And Asus, Republic of Gamers, and IKEA are actually teaming up to create a line of gaming furniture of all things.
You didn't know you wanted this collab.
You did not know you wanted this. And a streamer has used bot commands to be able to have their chat play Microsoft Flight Simulator. And apparently they landed the plane safely.
Good job, Twitch chat.
And we got a new Fall Guys update that just released today, a mid-season update. So we'll be talking about that and so many other things. So it's going to be a good episode.
It will be. We'll have some other things if we get through all of those in time. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll that intro. Well, as always, everybody. Oh, I just realized that the things kind of stayed on screen there and it looked kind of broken looking, but that's okay. As always, guys, you can DM myself, probably not Techie because he's not usually on here. So if you DM'd him a topic, he'd probably be like, yo, I'm not on this week. But you can DM me any topics that you would like to suggest, or PastorBoz as well, even though he's not here this week. But let's go ahead and jump into our first topic that I think is really, really cool. The X-Pass. I called it the X-Pass again. I just about did it. Just about did it. It's the X-Pass. The Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is awesome. Awesome. It offers 150 plus games for $15 a month. So this is their Game Pass. They've had this for a while, but now that it's the Game Pass Ultimate version for $15 a month, and it includes Xbox Live Gold. It includes EA Play soon, I believe. By the end of the year, it will include EA Play. So EA Play is EA's game subscription service. So it's basically the same thing as the Xbox Game Pass, but for EA, and it's being included with Xbox Game Pass. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is also going to include their xCloud streaming, which launches today. And not only that, some icing on the cake, Xbox Game Pass members can save up to 20% off select games in the Xbox Game Pass library, plus up to 10% off related game add-ons. This is so much value for $15. Techy, what do you think?
So I have the Game Pass. I don't have the Ultimate one. I don't have the Ultimate, which is the new one. I have the PC version. But the Ultimate's just amazing. I mean, it truly is. Sadly, I can't be Boz and provide the other story in which he thinks that Xbox sucks. But it's such a good value. There are so many good games on it, like Forza, Microsoft Flight Sim, the new one that just came out, which is absolutely amazing.
The new Flight Sim is on the Game Pass.
Yeah, 2020, Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 is on the Game Pass.
That's crazy.
Which is actually insane. And you get to play these games on your Android devices as well, which is always amazing, especially if you travel or go on vacations a lot, which, I mean, global pandemic, you may not be doing that right now, but you have the ability to. You have the ability to play your games on the go. And the fact that they're bringing in EA Play too. Like back when I played on my Xbox, I had EA Play and it was just amazing and everything like that. And so that the fact that they're combining it's just so good.
They have just crammed
it's amazing
an incredible amount of value into this thing. And like
it's crazy.
It is like the most well-rounded and accessible like gaming experience. Like you could you could pay for this and enjoy it without even having a console, because you can use the xCloud streaming. You can just play it on your phone, and you can play all these sorts of games that aren't phone games. No offense to you phone gamers that play phone games, but there's a difference between phone games and
big difference
and other games. Let's be honest. You can play real games on your phone, $15 a month. It's like
and only $1 for your first month too.
Yeah, start for $1. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. They just hook you. You.
And the fact that includes Xbox Live Gold, which like is how you access multiplayer services and everything, which that alone is $10 a month. Yeah. So now that's included in the $15.
So really, it's just like for a ton of people that are already paying for Xbox Live Gold, for an extra $5 a month, you get way more.
Hundreds of free games. You play it on your PC and Android devices if you want. Discounts, new games added, EA Play, like, oh my goodness. To me, this is how Xbox like goes against like PlayStation exclusives and everything. Because like when you think about the new Xbox versus the new PlayStation that's coming out and everything, like PlayStation has the upper hand because of their exclusives, but like now Xbox gets to come back because of the Game Pass and everything. It's so good.
Yeah, Xbox has been doing a lot to just make gaming like accessible. And I think we also see that with the Series S being only $300 and probably going to be able to provide an incredible gaming experience. Pair that with $15 a month, you've got all the games you could ever want to play and just tons of extra stuff. Like it's so accessible. So you said you had the Game Pass. Do you think you would upgrade to Ultimate? Do you have a reason to?
I mean, to me, my only reason is if I want to be more of a console player, I guess, and if I want to get the EA Play stuff. So I mean, I don't necessarily know. I'm like sort of in the middle because like I getting Gold and EA Play and being able to play on my Android, which I do have an Android phone and everything, like that, I mean, is kind of worth it to me. But I don't know. I'm sort of in the middle. So
Gotcha. How much
don't
is
necessarily
EA Play? Is it 10 or 15 a month? Do you know?
I feel like it was 15.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
can check. But yeah, I feel like it was 15, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like we need to like add up the value here.
Yeah.
Like the value of this. How much is xCloud by itself?
Okay, so in EA Play, according to their website, it's $5 a month.
Okay, that's actually
Xbox.
super cheap. Wow.
Yeah.
Good job, EA.
I didn't
wow.
think it was that. I didn't think it was that cheap at all.
All right.
That's insane.
I wasn't giving EA nearly as much credit as they deserved. Good job. Okay.
Yep.
So Xbox Live Gold $10. EA Play $5. xCloud, how much is xCloud by itself?
I do not know.
xCloud.
But like, I mean, you're already at that $15 value just from Gold and EA Play, not including all the hundreds of other games that you get on through Xbox Game Pass normally anyways, like Microsoft Flight Sim, like Forza, No Man's Sky, like so many different things. Like you're already at that $15 value, let alone being able to have xCloud and everything.
So
do you find the cost there?
I might be mistaken. I don't want to sit here and read through an article
Yeah.
or just wait. But through skimming it, it may appear that you can only access xCloud through the Game Pass Ultimate subscription.
Okay, gotcha.
So I guess that makes sense. I think that's fine.
And it has the #1 game that everyone cares about, Untitled Goose Game.
Does so, I mean, it now?
Just, apparently, according to this article.
Sign me up.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't.
I didn't even know they had that. I need to get it now.
Wow,
that's
great.
Crazy.
It does also have Destiny 2, which is pretty cool.
Destiny
with
2,
the expansion.
Sea of Thieves, which of course is a Xbox exclusive of their own. So yeah, so many different games.
It's just amazing. But
so,
then there's Apple, and they're like, no, we don't want you to have fun. We don't want gaming to be accessible.
Apple never wants to have fun.
We don't want none of that. So our next topic here is that Apple changes App Store rules to allow xCloud, and Microsoft calls it a bad experience. So I looked into this a little bit. Yeah. And just to recap, if you guys are unfamiliar, we've been talking about this mostly in tandem with the whole Apple versus Epic thing going on, and how Apple's App Store policy works. Microsoft has also been running into issues with Apple trying to get their xCloud service on the App Store. And up until this point, Apple has basically not allowed them to do that. But gracious Apple, they have found a solution to appease the masses, or at least they think. And their solution is, yes, you may use your xCloud streaming, but you have to download each game individually, which is completely pointless because it's streaming. So you would literally just be downloading like a shortcut to the game.
Yeah.
So it's like this convoluted method for...
It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't
like it completely ruins the point of xCloud streaming. Like it's like, because it's supposed to be that like xCloud is sort of like a catalog of games.
Epic is suing.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
Play it whenever you want and everything like that. That feels bad.
I guess it wasn't an ad, but it was just like a video here on the article.
Oh yeah. There's a video.
It did not play last time I came.
Not to mention, Apple still gets a 30% cut of the subscriptions. So when you're getting like the game, I don't know if it would apply for the Game Pass. I assume it would and everything. But like Game Pass, Stadia, stuff like that, they get 30% cut of that.
Probably just make it to where you couldn't activate a subscription through the apps. and
Yeah.
you would instead just sign in. So there would be no way to manage your subscription through the app.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a possibility and everything. But like it's such a poor way of doing things. Like, because I mean, you're separating from what actually makes it like xCloud streaming and everything. That's sort of like a catalog and everything. You just choose whichever games that you want and you're streaming it over, not downloading it for the most part and everything. And then like you have to open it up in its separate standalone app in a way. Like it ruins the point completely.
So it
Oh
also
my
says
goodness.
Apple will allow providers to have a catalog app that
Mhm.
manages these downloads, but each game would still have to be its own distinct listing.
So like literally you have one app that's just a catalog. And then in there you see all the other apps that you have to manually download, not even stream over, manually download. And then once you finally download it, and at this point you're out of storage on your iPhone completely, then you can actually click and it just shortcuts to the app and you probably have to sign in. And if you have a subscription, then they're taking a cut out of that. Like I completely understand why Microsoft said it's such a bad experience.
So Seraph found out how to time travel and uses it to have a podcast with his past self. You know, I mean, it's not completely off the wall, you know? I mean, you're just like me, but without a beard.
I mean,
And like 4 years
true.
younger.
True. Very true.
Not wrong. But yeah, so Microsoft spokesperson told GameSpot, this remains a bad experience for customers. Gamers want to jump directly into a game from their curated catalog within one app, just like they do with movies or songs, and not be forced to download over 100 apps. Remember, there's 150 games on the Game Pass. So if you want to play all those games, you've got to download 150 apps to play all those games.
Like this is literally as if you download Netflix on your iPhone.
And then you had to download every show.
Yeah, instead of just watching the show right on Netflix, you have to go to iTunes and download every single movie and show possible. And then Netflix just shortcuts to that. It's so bad.
That's exactly what this is like. You're not wrong. That's
Like,
exactly what it's like.
I mean, if I were Microsoft, I would be like, well, tell Netflix this because like they're technically doing it the right way. Like it's, yeah.
But Apple doesn't do media streaming other than music, I guess. But
I mean, now they have like the Apple TV subscription stuff.
Oh, do they?
Because now they have their own original shows.
Really?
So like still, yeah.
Why does everyone have to have their own original shows? This is just like cable. We ended back where we started.
Yep. Everyone was just like, oh yeah, we can get Netflix. It's so much cheaper than cable. We can have all our shows and everything. But now there's so many services that now you are paying the same amount as cable and you just have 10 different services.
This is unacceptable.
Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Apple TV.
This is unacceptable.
So many.
I don't have
any. Not to mention
them.
if you have cable on top of it. You don't have any of them?
The only thing that I have is Disney Plus.
Well, that's a good one.
Because I got it free for a year with my internet.
When's your year up?
In December.
Oh no. That's gonna be rough.
But Mandalorian is out before then, right?
Granted, it's only like $7 a month. Like Disney Plus is actually such a great value, to be honest. It's like the Xbox Game Pass. Like
they have
such an amazing value.
But yeah, I don't pay for any of them. I just get Disney Plus for free. So and then I just use other people's Netflixes or Hulu's or whatever.
Oh my goodness. You're that person.
I mean, usually I don't want to watch stuff anyway. So if somebody wants to watch something, it's like, sure.
I just watch a lot of YouTube and Twitch.
As long as you have a way to watch it, we can watch it. But I don't have a way to watch it.
All you need is Mando Season 2, which, by the way, the trailer's out. For anyone watching or listening, the trailer's out
this year, right?
October 30th.
Oh, yeah. So I have plenty of time to watch that before my Disney Plus free subscription runs out.
Keep in mind that they're doing what they did last season. That's like every week is a new episode, and it's not like Stranger Things that just releases all at once. So we'll have to see. Like, hopefully it'll end before December. I know they've said that the first 2 episodes are releasing week 1, not just 1 episode. So,
but either way, I have people with Disney Plus that I can watch it, so that's fine. But anyway, getting back on topic, Apple
sucks.
Apple's
something else.
Apple is in the right with the Epic Games dispute. We've been pretty consistent on that note, but I mean, you know, none of us get it right all the time. None of us do.
Apple doesn't get it right the first 5 times, but it still works out.
Oh man, it's
such a bad system.
It's awful. It's actually awful.
Yeah.
I don't know why Apple even bothered. I don't know why. But
because they just want their 30% cut.
I don't even think it's about that. It's not even about their 30% cut.
That's sort of what like Fortnite was that was a 30% cut. So
yes, but I think them coming after Xbox and their xCloud has more to do with the fact that they have their own Apple Arcade thing, and they want people to play those games on their iPhone and not.
Aren't those just like normal mobile games?
Yes, but they're exclusive to the Apple Arcade.
Wow. Incredible. I don't play mobile games anyways, so I don't care. I want to know how many people actually play the Apple Arcade and pay for it. Like that's
I've not met a single person that does.
Me neither. I want to know the stats.
If you pay for the Apple Arcade, please let us know so that we may study you and find out what has brought you to this decision.
Why you made this decision. How many mobile games do you play in your free time?
No offense to anyone who has Apple Arcade. If you love it, that's great. I hope you continue to love it. But it is what it is. So, moving on. I think we're done with that, unless you had anything else to add. No. All right. So why don't you jump us in to our next topic then?
So there was a video that was either accidentally published or leaked. I don't think they know which one it was. But it announces Oculus Quest 2, which for those that don't know, Oculus obviously makes VR headsets and everything. And they have multiple different versions. They have the Oculus Rift, which is actually the one that I personally own. They have the Rift S, which doesn't require any sensors, but it still hooks up to the PC.
External sensors.
Yes. And then they have the Quest, which is completely standalone. You don't need, all you have is just a headset and 2 controllers, and that's it. You don't have any wires besides, obviously, when you need to charge the headset. There is an Oculus Link, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, that allows you to plug it up to your PC, but you don't have to have that if you don't want to.
And I believe they made it so you can use the original cable to do that same thing.
Yes. Yeah. So anyways, those are the different models of the Oculus, and they just announced the Oculus Quest 2, which again is their standalone one. And in this, they announced that has a new processor, a Snapdragon XR2 processor, which half of you probably won't know what that means. If you do, I'm very proud of you. Good job. But pretty much this allows for obviously better performance and allows them to be able to control a higher resolution screen. So an almost 4K display is in this headset, almost 2K pixels per eye, which is a 50% increase from the last Quest.
Pretty good.
Which is kind of insane and everything. Yeah. They claim it's their best screen that they've ever made, which obviously it is because they haven't gotten to this point with any of their other ones. But it looks like a good headset. I'm kind of proud of them. I won't be getting it because I want a Rift S instead, but maybe, I mean, I don't know.
But if like this has a better screen.
Yeah, it does have a better screen, and the fact that it has the link so I can still hook it up to my PC if I want. That's I mean, I kind of like that.
The only thing we don't know about it from this leak that's important to know is the refresh rate. We don't know if it's still going to be 72 hertz like the
Yeah.
original Quest.
Yeah. So some people are hoping that it could be 120 hertz.
I think that's wishful thinking. That would,
Yeah.
I'd be like, wow, you won.
I
if it's
mean, the fact that
120.
this would have an MS 4K display with such a great processor, 6 gigabytes of RAM, which is a 2 gigabyte RAM increase from the first Oculus Quest, and up to 256 gigabytes of storage inside the headset, just standalone storage and 120 hertz screen. Like, I mean, that would be insane. That's giving people a run for their money right there.
I would say that hopefully they've upped it to 90. Maybe it's still at 72. But
90 would be nice.
I do not expect it to be 120.
What's the refresh rate of the regular Rift? Because that's when
I believe it's still not.
Is it 90?
Actually, the Rift S, I believe, is 80 hertz. Actually,
I'm googling it.
I'm pretty sure.
So the original Rift
is 90.
Was 80.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
According to this, and then Rift S is also 80.
Okay. Yeah.
But it has double the resolution.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I did not know the original Rift was also 80. I thought they went down a little bit with the Rift S.
So now this is doing a 50% increase of that double of the resolution with 2 gigs extra of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage, and probably an 80 hertz screen minimum. I'd say they have to go 80 minimum at this point.
80 would
to
be
match
nice.
to match the S. If they go 90, that would be great, and I would appreciate that. If they go 120, I'm scared for the price.
I feel like 80 isn't that much of a jump from
72.
72 though. Like,
I mean, 90 is not that big of a jump from 80, but
well, no, but it's bigger. Like
it is.
Like the jump from 72 to 90 is more than double what it is from 72 to 80. So
yeah,
I think it would be a bigger difference. I almost feel like the 72 hertz limitation of the original one was just like the most that they felt like they could comfortably push on it, and that's why they went with it. Because like that's such a strange number, like 72.
That's very strange. Yeah,
it's very strange. Like, it's weird, but yeah. So Oculus Quest 2,
it looks nice.
It does look nice.
Like a nice headset.
It's like white and sleek.
It
does.
It's very sleek.
Very
and
nice.
The controllers they've updated as well to be more ergonomic and everything. So they also are clean, white, matte white, and everything. I want a matte black version because matte black everything.
That's right.
So, my personal opinion. I feel like the Quest should be different colors. I don't think they should. That
would be really cool.
Because I mean, the fact that it's a standalone, like all in one, like you don't need any cables or anything. It's just a headset and the controllers. Like it's practically like the Google Daydream, but plays Beat Saber, which is 10 times better on Mac. So I feel like they should do different colors. I feel like they should.
They could do like pastel kind of colors. It'd be cool.
Yeah, I know, like a pastel blue or pink or something like that.
That'd be really sick.
I would buy it, or do a Bluetooth blue. No, that's great. I love Bluetooth.
That's where it's at. All right.
But it does look clean, so
yeah.
I'm curious on the price. I'm kind of scared for it.
I think didn't the leak say the price?
I do not know.
The rumored price for the Oculus 2 is $399. So
okay.
But
Gotcha.
Apparently we'll find out tomorrow at the Facebook Connect event. Speaking of Facebook, leads me into the next thing that I wanted to touch on with this. And I'm interested to get your opinion as somebody who owns an Oculus headset.
I think I know where this is going, and I have my opinions.
My good man. I'm so excited to hear your opinions. No. So, for those of you that are unaware, Oculus, the company that makes the Oculus headsets, is owned by Facebook. It was not originally owned by Facebook, but Facebook bought them. And so they have operated under Facebook ever since. And just recently, in the past few weeks, Oculus and Facebook have said that Oculus accounts are going away, and that it will now be required to use a Facebook account in order to operate your Oculus headset.
Can you tell I'm dying right now?
So you literally would not be able to use your VR headset without a Facebook account.
I hate it so much. I hate it so much. It is the most annoying thing in the world. Like, Oculus accounts are fine and everything, but like it used to be that you had Oculus accounts and you could connect it to your Facebook account if you wanted to. You didn't have to, though. And now you have to sign in with Facebook, which is annoying because all your profile like information from Facebook automatically gets transferred over and everything. So I don't know if that means that multiplayer games, you can now see each other's like profiles or whatnot. Because to me, that's like super sketch, and I don't want that whatsoever. But like, luckily, I don't play any multiplayer games. I just play Beat Saber all the time. But it's such a bad thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a sign in. Like, why did they change it? It's literally just signing in.
Facebook just wants all your data.
They want all your data so that they can give you a $1 ads. Like, that's all they want and everything. But it is so awful. I literally, so like once I got my new PC a couple weeks ago, I had to reset up my Oculus to work with it and everything. And I'm just like, the only way that I could sign in was just through Facebook. And I'm just like, can I not do this? I have an Oculus account. Let me sign in through my Oculus account. And it took like an hour for me to figure out. And I was just like, all right, I'll just sign with Facebook. Who cares at this point? It's been an hour. But it was so annoying to deal with. It's literally the worst. And I don't understand why they chose to do it. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
The data.
It's just the data.
They want the data. They want to know everything.
They want all the data.
They want to be able to track everything that you do, no matter what you're doing. If you are touching one of their products or websites, they want to know, and they want to know.
To me, I'm kind of all right with it, to be honest, because like, again, I don't do any multiplayer, but if I haven't tested this, if you do multiplayer, if people can see and access like your profile, because like it is said when you're signing in, like this would be your name. Like, you don't really have a username for your account anymore. It's just your Facebook name, which for most people, it's literally their full name. Like, that is so sketch and everything. Like, I mean, if you think about like VR chat, take that for example. Take VR chat and say if you could see everyone's full names, full real names, and access their Facebook profiles, like, I would be terrified for my life.
Yikes.
It would be awful. So again, I haven't tested it and everything, but I already don't like it. I'm very mad at Facebook for doing it.
So, and here's my question that I'm not sure about. Can you use your Oculus headset with Steam VR without having like Oculus logged in, like the Oculus app logged in?
I think you have to have the Oculus app running, because
so the hardware literally won't work at all unless the Oculus app is running and signed in.
I think at least for like mine, which is the original Rift, it could be different for like the Rift S, or especially the Quest may be different. Because I mean, obviously the Quest is standalone, so you don't need an app on your computer anyways.
Which means you definitely have to sign into Facebook.
Yes, Quest, you will for sure have to sign into Facebook.
This has crushed all my desires of wanting a Quest. I no longer want a Quest. Incredible hardware, but I'll pass.
Bad. Oh, I don't like it at all.
Yeah, the worst part about all of this, I think, is that there was a very top guy at Oculus who may or may not still be there. I don't remember. But at least at the time, a few years ago when Facebook first bought Oculus, he assured people that this would never happen. That this
He did.
exact
He
thing
literally did.
would never happen. He multiple times he assured people, no, you will never be allowed, or you will never be required to log in to your Facebook account to use Oculus products.
How long ago was that? When did you say that?
It was a few years.
Okay.
Pretty sure. But so a lot of people were mad at him, unfortunately. But I believe he also came out and said now after the fact that like when he said that, like he fully believed that it would never happen. He was in a high enough position to be where he felt like he could make that statement and like it was going to remain true because he was part of the people who made those decisions, or at least he trusted the people that were making those decisions. But
I trust them.
Yeah. So a lot of people are mad because they were promised that this would never happen, and now it's happened.
I'm mad, and I don't even do anything that's like multiplayer or whatnot. Like,
yeah. So,
anyways, there's my rant about Facebook and what they're doing.
Yeah. I guess I can't get an Oculus. I mean, I'm trying to find a used Vive right now. If anyone has a used Vive, you want to sell?
Dude, I want what's the Steam one? Is it the Valve?
Index?
Yeah, the Index. Valve Index. Yeah. I want that. But it's like $1,000.
Right. I want that too, but I
want that a lot.
I don't $1,000 want that.
No. I got better things to spend my money on. Anyways.
I was looking at the last thing and then we'll move on, but I was looking at the HP Reverb 2 as well, but it's gonna be like $600-700. It's like
I actually haven't heard of that.
We need like another low cost headset to compete with Oculus. Like I don't get why nobody's doing this. Makes me sad.
I don't like that's by HP. I'm already sketched about that.
I heard good things about the first Reverb.
So I think they're going for it to be like a cheaper version of the Index. It sort of looks like, just based off of the design.
I don't know. I don't think the controllers are going to be anything like the Index. So
the controllers on the Index are amazing.
Yeah, they should be the new standard.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. All right. Moving on.
Next topic.
Talking about VR enough. So let's talk about something that is definitely not VR. Something very real. Asus.
It doesn't need to happen.
It doesn't need to happen, but it is. Asus is teaming up with IKEA, and they are bringing us an exclusive line of gaming furniture. Techy, what do you
unnecessary?
Want? What do you want? What do you want in your gaming furniture lineup? What are your must-haves?
The only like piece of like sort of setup furniture related things is, have you seen those things that's like an arm comes down behind you and it holds up 3 monitors and then you just like lean back in a chair and it's all like mechanical and everything?
Have you seen the Scorpion thing?
Yeah, the Scorpion one. I want the Scorpion.
I thought about adding that topic for today, but it's just like so off the wall, and it's just like, but basically it's like this scorpion that you sit in, and then like the scorpion tail like lowers monitors down in front of you. It looks sick. It's probably mega expensive.
So if you want to know what we're talking about, Google Scorpion gaming chair. All right, just Google it, and you will see what we're talking about, and it is incredible, and I want it, but it probably costs like $5,000,
if not more.
And so it's amazing. It's amazing. I want to play flight sim in that thing.
Yeah,
that's what I want to do. That'd be a perfect flight sim chair. But
yeah, so Asus IKEA furniture, gaming furniture. So So you got your desk, you got your chair. What else goes into your gaming furniture lineup? Maybe like an gaming end table, maybe gaming footrest, maybe.
Have you seen this? Like I think some company in like Japan created this or whatever, but it's like it's literally a bed. It's literally like a twin bed or something like that, but it's all designed for gamers. You got cup holders, you got monitor arms that fold over gaming and everything, and yeah, it's I
need a gaming
crazy.
Bed.
Yep, you need to have a gaming bed.
Would they do a gaming dresser? How would you make a dresser for gamers? What would it have?
Here, I'll. There you go. Look at Discord. There you go.
Maybe instead of spots for clothes, the gaming dresser would have spots for Mountain Dew and Doritos.
Mm-hmm. But I have no idea what IKEA is going to create. Probably a lot of tabletops.
Yes.
I mean, it's all IKEA does. It's just tabletops. So I have a feeling there's going to be some standing desk, which I would kind of be happy about. But I already own a standing desk, so IKEA is not getting my money.
Sorry, IKEA.
Chair is obvious. They're going to do a gaming chair because we need more of this apparently.
Don't have enough already.
Footrest would probably happen. IKEA does do don't they do some lane elements?
Maybe.
Because I mean, they're gonna
maybe it'll all be RGB.
All of it's gonna be
all
RGB.
The furniture included
everything.
RGB.
All the chairs, all the desks, everything RGB.
RGB,
everything.
Compatible with OraSync.
Yep.
Imagine your whole room of gaming furniture with RGB lighting reacting to your game because it's all hooked into OraSync. It's all synced up, reacting to your game.
All right, I will say this article does say that it's, I mean, because obviously Asus is more of a PC hardware manufacturer.
Yes.
So whatever this furniture is going to be, I have a feeling it's going to relate more towards PC gaming and less of console gaming. So if they do tables and stuff, there's probably PC tower slots and stuff. That would be my assumption.
That'd be cool.
But I'm very curious on what's going to happen. Apparently, all of this is supposed to be coming out February of 2021.
Yep.
So,
excuse me.
That's they literally say that it's supposed to achieve victories from bedroom to basement.
What? Bedroom to
the slogan of it.
Hold up. Bedroom to basement.
Victories from bedroom to basement.
So like the whole house, essentially.
That's literally the whole house.
So gaming
I can't
kitchen.
wait to have my microwave.
Microwave.
Oh my
Maybe
goodness.
You can play Tetris on the microwave.
RGB stove.
Gaming fridge. Gaming fridge.
Yep. Gaming fridge.
Gaming couch.
Yep. Gaming chairs.
Gaming lamp.
Gaming bathroom. Your toilet. I mean,
gaming toilet.
It's gonna heat up. It's gonna vibrate. It's gonna be RGB, and we're gonna be able to play racing sims on it. We all know the truth.
We've gone too far.
Something that you didn't know.
Oh my god!
It's a gaming toilet.
Gaming toilet. This is the end game. Does IKEA even make toilets?
The lid's gonna fold up, and it's just gonna be on toilet.
Oh my goodness.
I'm done, dude.
All right, we're done.
I've gone too far.
We're done. All right, guys. Twitch plays Microsoft Flight Simulator. They landed a plane.
They landed a plane. Twitch even tweeted this out. So if you go and look at if you go to their Twitter and everything, it's their latest post.
Wow.
Is about, actually, never mind. Second latest post, because I just tweeted something out.
Darn it, Twitch.
It talks about how Twitch chat uses bot commands to be able to land and fly a plane in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. So I just want to know how many commands there were. I think they linked to it. So I'm going to try to check. I want to know.
I'm seeing everything from throttle up to flaps down. Apparently, they also did a barrel roll over the water.
They did barrel roll over the water, yeah. Okay, if they had commands for literally every control, it would be probably 300 commands. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even want to find out. I'm kind of too scared to search this.
I don't know. I actually don't know how this is possible. I actually don't know. But they did it. Twitch chat landed a plane. If Twitch chat can do it, anyone can do it. That's what I've learned from this.
Mm-hmm. True.
That's what I've learned. If Twitch chat can land a plane, then anyone can do anything. Anyone can work together and accomplish.
Yeah, Twitch chat of all things. I want to see XQC's chat do this.
Oh, gracious.
That's what I want to see.
Oh, gracious day.
Everyone knows what his chat's like.
Oh no. Moving on.
If they try to land a plane, this is gonna be something else. But yeah, Twitch chat. Which channel was it? It was the Remy, apparently. THA.
The channel they did it on?
Yep. The Remy. So that's the Twitch channel. But yeah, if you go to Twitch's Twitter, they recently tweeted out today of highlights of that stream.
Amazing.
And it's something else.
Good
apparently
job,
when they were up in the air, someone engaged the reverse thrusters on the engine, so they just died at one point. That was one of their attempts. Someone literally just did the command for reverse thrusters. Yikes. Which, for those that don't know much about planes, reverse thrusters is how you slow down once you're on the ground. It actually, it literally does what it says, is all the thrusters go in reverse to be able to slow down. Yikes. And so, yeah, someone engaged that in the air while they were at cruising altitude, and they just nosedive. Wow. It is not good. So, not good indeed. But yeah, I give props to Twitch chat. Indeed. No one expected this.
No one did.
No one did.
No one expects Twitch chat to land a plane.
No.
Nobody.
No one expects Twitch chat to just tell you what game to play on stream. This is one of my biggest pet peeves. I could rant about this forever. My chat does not tell me what game to play whenever I ask them, what game should I play today? I just want to know, and no one tells me. So I'm truly surprised that some streamer has a good enough chat to fly a plane.
Well done.
I'm impressed.
You want to know what else I can't believe?
What?
Big Yeetus is now in Fall Guys.
Big Yeetus. All right.
The Fall Guys update. Give us the rundown, Techy.
For those that don't know, Fall Guys today, it's out right now, just released a mid-season update that includes remixed gauntlet levels, Big Yeetus, that's literally the name of it, Big Yeetus, and new anti-cheat measures, all starting today. And so what they added is, of course, the main thing, Big Yeetus, which is pretty much a giant hammer that swings constantly around, and you can fly with it. It's actually insane. So they show examples of it. My ears just died for a second because the trailer started playing. Nice. They show images of it inside Seesaw for one of them, that they've redesigned the Seesaw map. So now it can just launch you practically throughout an entire stretch of platforms. It goes far and everything. And they have new anti-cheat measures, not matters. Anti-cheat does matter. So
amen.
Thank you very much, Fall Guys. And according to their Twitter, as of a couple hours ago, they haven't had any reports of cheaters since the update dropped. Which is kind of insane. So, but they redesigned so many levels, not even joking. There are so many levels, and they made it so that you can play a level one time, and then next game you could get the same level, but it could be completely different.
Yes.
There's now
so that's what I'm wondering. Are the original variations still playable?
I think they are.
Okay.
And now you have more variations of which are the gauntlet levels.
That's really
according to this. I think that's what it is. And so there's so many different things that I can't even describe it. It's actually insane.
And Big Yeetus.
And Big Yeetus, especially.
It almost, from what I saw in the video, it almost looked like Big Yeetus was on most of the stages, and I almost wonder if it's like this thing that spawns like midway through to like help people that are behind and like
Maybe.
launch them way forward.
Says also, I will say I appreciate this. Inside their patch notes, they said they've added the ability to bind game actions to mouse buttons now. So if you want on your mouse to be able to grab someone, you can now do that, which I appreciate that. But objects in certain rounds will now have dynamic variations from one playthrough to the next, including new objects entirely. So they've added brand new stuff to this as well. We plan to expand this system in the future to more rounds, which obviously includes the Big Yeetus. It's crazy. It's crazy, and I'm very happy that they did it. I'm glad that like they aren't even waiting for the next season to update stuff. They're just like, we're just gonna give you new content right now. Add in a whole mid-season update to this thing. So I appreciate that.
Thanks, Fall Guys. Thanks, Fall Guys.
So go check out Fall Guys mid-season update.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored, but please, Lord, if you want to give us a YokeTalk skin, I mean, we're down for it. We are completely down for it.
Let's go. YokeTalk skin in Fall Guys. It's actually just a yoke that goes around your neck.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it'd be so good.
Oh,
make it happen. Wow. Make it happen. You guys know what to do.
I will say the fact that they called it Big Yeetus, it's just it's a meme in itself. I love all the Fall Guys developers because they just know how to make memes.
Their Twitter is on point.
Their Twitter is amazing. I need every single video game community manager to become Fall Guys Twitter. Like,
well, no, if everyone was like that, it wouldn't be fun.
It wouldn't be special. Yeah. But we appreciate you, Fall Guys.
Yes.
And whoever runs your Twitter.
He's great. It's wonderful.
We appreciate you very, very much. So, yeah, Fall Guys update.
Yep. So, we're running a little short on time here. So, we're going to skip a little bit. Those are all the main topics we wanted to get through anyway. There's a few other small things that we'll touch on if we have time. But I did want to talk about Outer Wilds because I finally started it, guys. I've been talking about it for weeks. I finally started it. And let me tell you, it's something else. It's something else.
I didn't even watch your full stream, and I was very confused in like half of it.
The best way that I can describe it is a roguelite adventure game / space sim. And those are things that generally...
And you can roast marshmallows.
You can roast marshmallows.
You can roast marshmallows.
And burn them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's the first thing you can do in the game.
Seraph didn't realize. He was like, they're not burnt at all. They're just dark.
It wasn't burnt.
It was burnt. It was completely burnt.
Burnt is black. They were gray.
It was burnt.
Anyway.
It was purely burnt.
So I honestly don't want to talk about the game too much because what I heard before I played was the best way to play it is to go in blind without looking up any gameplay or anything. Best way to go in is to go in blind. And so that's what I've done for the most part. And I'm glad that I've gone in blind. So I don't want to talk about it too much. But basically, like, you have like a spaceship and you can go around to these different planets in the solar system and you're like trying to like discover things and figure things out.
So it's literally just No Man's Sky.
Yeah, but like actually interesting. I never played No Man's Sky. So
I have it. I just haven't played it yet. I literally own it and I haven't fired it up. That's something that got on the Xbox Game Pass. So
hey. Wow.
So apparently they also teach you nothing.
Yeah.
Like the tutorial mission that you did, which is, it taught you nothing.
So there's like a few, it looks like the tutorials are like around the island around the planet that you start on. Because I did like one of them that taught me how to like maneuver a little bit in space and how to like repair things.
And zero gravity and stuff.
And there were a few of the NPCs that like seemed to teach me little things. So I think there was like more tutorials to be had if I would have explored the starting planet more. I maybe could have learned some more things. And there was like the sign that told me about ghost matter. So I think I could have learned more, but it was honestly just more fun to have no idea what the heck I was doing and no idea how to do anything for the most part. And it's really, really fantastic. It's really great. Probably not for everyone. If you need direction, in your games, do not play this. Do not.
Or if you just like FPS games, don't play this.
There's no direction. It doesn't tell you what to do. It doesn't tell you where to go. There's nothing.
It brings open world to a whole new level.
It is literally as open can be.
Yep.
And good luck. So
yeah,
I have no idea how much progress I've made. I don't know what the end goal is even. I have an idea, but I don't know. I'm just exploring, finding stuff. You know, I find something that tells me to go somewhere else, or it tells me that there's something cool at another place. So I go and I check that out. And, you know, that's how it goes. So I finally started it. I'm excited to continue playing it. And that is that. Techy, do you want to talk about anything that you've been playing, or maybe want to talk about Spellbreak or Among Us? Whatever you want.
So I've been playing a lot of Overwatch still. Some Fortnite here and there because they had the new Stark Industries updates lately and everything. But lots of Overwatch. Have a new challenge because they've actually now released comic books. So they partnered up with a comic studio to create 5 issues of a comic based off of one of the in-game characters, Tracer. So now there's a whole comic series that's going to be released. The first issue's already out on their website. So they now have in-game challenges based off of it. So I've been playing some Overwatch today and everything. But I have been addicted to Among Us. I love the game so much, and I haven't even played. I haven't played one single minute of the game, and I am so addicted to it. I have watched hours of gameplay on YouTube and Twitch streams and everything. Like, if you look at my YouTube history, it's just Among Us. That's
you're
literally
mess up
it.
Your YouTube algorithm.
Oh, I already have.
It's only going to serve you Among Us videos now.
I already have. I literally go to youtube.com now, and like 10 of the videos are just Among Us. Like, it's insane. I've been so addicted to this game and everything, which, I mean, we play Mafia all the time. And so this game is very much like Mafia and everything. And so for those that don't know the game, it's pretty much that there are 10 people on a spaceship, and 2 of them are imposters. And so what they have to do is sabotage the crewmates. Either kill them all off, or you can actually sabotage parts of the spaceship, like the reactor. And if the reactor melts down, well, then obviously the imposters win because they've successfully sabotaged the ship. But they have to go around and eliminate all the crew members without being detected. So the crew members have to complete different tasks in order to fix up the spaceship. And if they complete all their tasks, they win. But if someone dies, they can report the body if they find it and it's within their vision and everything. And then it goes into a meeting and they try to find out who the imposter is and vote them off of the ship. So it's a really, really cool game and a very strategic game. It's actually amazing. And I am in love with the game, and I haven't even played a single second of it. I am, because like, it's one of those games that you have to play with friends because it's all about a game of strategy and deception.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't want to lie to strangers.
No.
But I'll lie to my friends.
I will lie to my friends happily. Welcome to GodSquadChurch, by the way. But no, it's such a fun game, and I'm trying to find people to play with and everything. But dude, I love the game. I haven't even played. I love it so much. There's just this. My mind always love things like of intense strategy and planning this stuff out. And so I love the game. I love the game.
I honestly haven't seen too much of it yet, but the one thing that I did see was actually a clip from Eagle Garrett. Shout out to Eagle Garrett.
Go
He
Garrett is
posted a
fun.
clip on his Twitter, and apparently you have to like slide your card through a little thing
Yes.
sometimes.
That's one of the tasks that
And-
the crew members can complete.
And if you do it like too fast or too slow, it doesn't work. So it's literally exactly like if you're at the store trying to buy something with your card and the thing is just
Yep.
not reading your card. They've literally like put that experience into the game. So
Too fast, too slow, or sometimes it would just say, yeah, bad read, try it again.
sometimes there's
Oh, yeah.
no reason.
Truth. It's not always two imposters. You can actually change the settings to be different and everything. You can increase vision for the imposter. So a lot of people have it that the crewmates only have 0.5 vision and the imposters have like 1.5, so they can see like over double the length.
Wow.
Or whatever. But yeah, you can customize all of it. You can even have it that when you vote people off, it can tell you if they were an imposter or not, or you can just disable that.
It's
So
more
you
fun
never
not
know.
to know.
True. Very, very true. But yeah, there's so many game settings that you can do to customize the game every single round. Like it's actually insane how much customization they put in. But I want to play.
The thing that I don't get is like the concept has been around for a while. Obviously,
Yeah.
Mafia, even like Town of Salem. Like we
yep.
have these games that are like the same.
I mean,
and like
Among Us
Deceit,
has been out for 2 years.
Deceit,
like-
yeah. Like, and now it's just blowing up. But whatever, such is the internet.
I mean, like I think someone like did a calculation of how much they've blown up from this. Like
That'd be interesting.
It's literally insane. So like currently they used to have, all right, as of just July 6th of this year, they had 4,000 players. That was it. 4,000 players as of July 6th.
That was probably like over 1 million.
And this game has been out for over 2 years. And it's pretty much just been 4,000 all the way through. And now it's at like 300 to 500,000 within just a couple of weeks.
Not
like,
over 1 million. Wow.
It's crazy how much they've blown up. Like, I'm sure the game devs didn't realize this whatsoever. I'm sure like 2 years ago when they made this game, like, and especially up until like August, they were just like, this game is just going
I feel
nowhere.
like they probably thought that their game had a lot of potential to blow up.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I agree and everything, but yeah, I would be cheering if I was one of the devs.
Yeah.
Like the fact that it's just practically blown up in a week or two is actually insane.
Yeah,
so
it's crazy.
I love the game. I love it.
Excellent. Well, that is about all the time we have today. Everyone, we're a little over time. We didn't get to talking about Spellbreak, but that's okay because neither of us have even played it.
Nope.
I had a few thoughts, but maybe give it a week or so and give myself a chance to maybe play it, and then we'll have some actual thoughts on that. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. All you yokers out there, you are wonderful. And thank you, of course, Techy, for joining me. Techy, you want to give yourself one more plug? When's the next time people can find you live?
The next time you can find me live is this Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. This Thursday, September 17th, for if you're watching at a later point in time or whatever. September 17th. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday in the afternoon, usually around 2 p.m. Eastern time is when I'm normally live. So you can catch me on twitch.tv/Techy and then 2 underscores at the end. So Techy __.
Excellent.
So, hope to see you all there.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Of course.
So all of you, hope you all have a wonderful week. It's been amazing. And we will see you next time, yokers. Take care.